Good evening to all who's watching and in the chat. It's your host, co-host Nilante in the building once again. NFC Red Forever. We keep moving, and we got three of us today, and we've got my other co-host, JK, who's he's gonna be. I think he's just busy sorting something out. We have again check out his channel, The Irishman. How you doing, bro?
Yeah, very well. Very well.
Good. Good. And we have the man with the connections in the Liverpool section, Lee. How you doing, Lee?
Yeah, doing well considering I'm the man in the know and I'm burdened with such a heavy, a heavy weight of being the local man in the know.
Exactly. Ever done what is madly. Right, so usually we do it, but we're just feeling very festive. A lot of opinions, a lot of subjects going on today. Obviously, big up Liverpool 12th man. Also, obviously, the four of us were on the show. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, and I think the Champions League has got us buzzing again, and thoughts of classics. Like I said, the Champions League has always been a Liverpool thing. Whether we win it or reach the final, we've always been linked to it. Before Wednesday, we can sit back and watch the other games, which were going to be interesting for tomorrow. How do you feel about the other games? Start first of all, you, bro. How are you feeling about the other games tomorrow? What stands out? Uh, what game are you interested in, or is it the case of you're not really that fussed? You're just focusing for Wednesday with us, and the same to you, Lee. After bro.
Just focusing. Yeah, just seeing who's, you know, you get to, like you say, you get to take a bit of a step back and just watch what happens because, but you can't affect it. So I'm going to be interested in see what happens with Aston Villa more often than not, or more than anyone else. And that'll be my main look at this week. Will be the Villa round. But yeah, I think just see what happens and take what we got on our menu.
No, that's fair enough. What about yourself, Lee?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about us mainly now, the way we're playing and that. I think the upcoming fixture. This is going to be a massive test. This Paris game, isn't it? We really will see like how far we've come as a team when we get to grips with them. I can't. Next weekend, we got like Southampton, haven't we? And go away to Man United, haven't they? So we could get further in front, couldn't we? Possibly. Who knows? We don't need to, like, but it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Go further in front. It'd take the, as I said yesterday, it'd take the thing off a bit, like if the league was done sooner, if we were to go further, if we are lucky enough to get past Paris and we play well, it'll take the burden off a bit, like in late May, won't it? If we're in the Champions League final, mate, there'll be players getting rested in late May. Don't worry about that. Crystal Palace and who's the other one? Brighton, is it? Crystal Palace? No, Brighton's one. Anyway, there'll be players getting rested in that, I think. If we're in a... Don't think about like... anyways, go on, sorry.
No, that's fine, Lee. No, continue. What were you going to say, buddy?
Well, I was thinking, I was looking at the first leg of the semi-finals, falling right between the Chelsea and Arsenal games. That's what I was wondering if the title's done by then, we'll be able to take it easy in them games with the Champions League in mind. It's one to think about, like, Who do you think we'll see? Who do you think we'll see against Southampton? Do you think we'll see any league starting surprises against Southampton? Let's say in midfield. Do you think he might change in midfield for Southampton because he feels he can?
Okay, that's a good question. Okay, for the question, Matt Lee. I think Slot will. I think Slot. I mean, I think he'll make maybe about one change. I think he should make more because it's Southampton, but I think he'll just make the one in midfield. If I'm honest, to be fair, I'm just again, it's just going with what I've seen for him, you know. But yeah, I guess we'll see. When JK actually comes back, I
Mm-hmm.
think I've got. Oh, you're back, JK. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I'll just answer it quickly, and then JK, you can answer that as the last one. My question actually, I'll ask you, JK, and then I'll just answer it myself. So my question, JK, is and in terms of Wednesday, obviously tomorrow we've got other Champions League games. Is there any game tomorrow that you'd be watching with interest, or out of the entertainment, or just focus for whatever reason tomorrow, or is it just a question? Are you just focused slowly on Wednesday and Paris Saint-Germain en français?
Um, I would say, just give me a moment. There's a few games I want to have a look. I got a bit of an interest on. That'll be the Bayer Leverkusen Munich game because of the German connection there. Sort of interested in the Real Madrid Atletico Madrid game as well, a derby at this stage of the game, tournament as well. That looks sort of interesting. They're my main two sort of fixtures other than ours. I think, yeah, Villa Club Brugge could go either way. Club Brugge, man. Fair play to them. Mignolet in goal. Doing all right. And PSV Eindhoven could be one of them games as well. So but for me, the main two are that Real Madrid game and the German game, Munich against Leverkusen.
No, fair play, JK. I think tomorrow. You know what? I'm just intrigued. I know, obviously, Club Brugge Villa obviously would be something. Certainly, £4 would be nice. Some good games in PSV. I'm very fascinated. I'll be watching the Madrid Atletico game in interest because that is a Madrid derby, and if there's Madrid or Madrid, but there's teams that can get out of Madrid or make it hard. It'll be Atletico. And both games they've drawn. They've both league games have been a draw. They've got to play each other in the semi-final of the Copa del Rey. That's going to be a great game. Ancelotti, the old school, one of the greatest managers in world football. Simone, the dog, a very, very good manager. He's been at Atletico for he's coming up to 15 years. He's been there a long time, and he's won a lot of stuff. And the partnership of Griezmann, the experience of Griezmann. We know Anton Griezmann, very underrated player, and obviously Julian Alvarez is doing things, isn't it? And then obviously Madrid is going to be a good game. A very interesting game, so I'll be watching that anyway.
But I think the table is Barcelona, Atletico, then Real Madrid. So Real Madrid aren't even top right now in La Liga. So it's Barcelona at the top. I don't know, man. I think tomorrow it'll be interesting. I think I'm not sure. Do you reckon they should have let same country teams face each other right now, or do you reckon they should have done it in the next one?
It's a tricky one. If I'm honest, I'm not too fast. If I'm really honest,
Yeah.
I'm not too fast. But I guess you could make it. I think with the old draw, I'm sure it was before his quarterfinals before you could face each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think they did in the old format.
Chelsea
Yeah.
every season they give us Chelsea under wrap at one stage or another, whether it was
Oh
in the
yeah,
game,
that was the pick Chelsea. Yeah,
we just could not
horrible.
stop in Chelsea.
Yeah.
And hi to Dara. Hope you're cool, bro.
Big up, Dara. Big up.
It was a great show yesterday, talking to him about the old school
Yeah.
players he liked and the ones he didn't like. I wanted to, if 12th Man comes on, we'll have a quick look at the teams from yesterday and quickly find out what him and Lee would have chose. I wanted to quickly find out from you.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Because us three were here yesterday, me, you, and Brian, with Dara.
Yeah.
And I think it would be nice to just find out who's Lee's and 12 best players, best 11 and worst 11,
That's
you know?
good. Yeah.
But going on to the other fixtures there, all I want to know is like Club Brugge Villa. Who do you reckon's going to win that game tomorrow, Nalante? Or what do you think it's going to be a draw, win, or lose? I'll quickly jot them down so we can have a look at them on Thursday.
Yeah, no problem. Club Brugge Villa, I think it'll be a draw, but I think Villa will go through in the two legs. I think they'll
Okay.
go through. Yeah.
Okay, Lee?
I'm going to go for Bruges. I'm going to say Bruges will pull it off after beating
Okay.
them in the group stage. Yeah, I'll say they'll pull it off and we'll play them if we get past.
Okay, but for tomorrow's game, bro, what do you reckon? Who's going to win that game? Is it going to be a draw?
Oh, is it who's at home first?
It's
Bruges.
Bruges, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll say 2-0 to Bruges.
Okay. And Brian?
Yeah, Bruges, you're going to beat Villa. Easy.
Okay. Okay, sorted. I'll go with a draw there. Okay, next one is PSV Arsenal. Brian?
PSV.
Okay, nice.
No, you said PSG Arsenal. PSV Arsenal.
I said PSV, didn't I?
Yeah. PSV Arsenal. Yeah, you wish they were playing PSV. Yeah, I think, as I said earlier on, this for me is the one where Arsenal are going to go and get absolutely spanked.
Okay.
I can see this being 3-1, but a home win, at least a home win,
Okay.
without a doubt, a home win. Arsenal are just, yeah, they don't realize what European football is all about, and they're going to find out tomorrow night against PSV.
Nice. Lee? PSV Arsenal.
Let's see. 2-1 PSV.
Okay, so 2 home wins there. And Nalante?
Unfortunately, PSV. I mean, sorry. Fortunately, Arsenal. Sorry.
I was thinking, huh? What's going on here? Okay,
Unfortunately,
Arsenal, away win.
Arsenal. Yeah. I think that's
I'm
great.
going to give Villa a goal. I said 2-0 for Bruges, but I say 2-1 will be Bruges Villa. 2-1 and same with Arsenal. They lose 2-1.
Yeah, I think PSV are going to win that, you know that.
Yep. PSV are going to beat them. Bruges are going to beat Villa.
Be more to laugh at, like, won't it? They'll go off their heads more about the injuries and our title and that, won't they? If they go to the Champions League, it's their last hope.
That's their last hope, bro.
No, it's
Other
not
than
much
that,
hope, it's their last hope.
okay, next game is Dortmund against Lille. Dortmund at home. Lee?
Dortmund 4-2.
Okay. Nalante?
Dortmund.
So we've got 2 Dortmunds. Is that 3 for you, Brian?
No, I think Lille will get a draw.
Okay. Draw for me. I'm going with a Dortmund win. I'll go with a Dortmund win there. Okay, next up is Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid. Probably the nicest try so far. So Real Madrid at home in the first leg. So Real Madrid, Nalante?
Madrid will sneak this one. Madrid. Home win.
Say again, bro.
Madrid for the home win.
Okay, Real Madrid, yeah. Okay, Lee?
0-0. I'm going to go for an
Okay.
exciting 0-0.
Okay, Lee draw. And then you, Brian?
2-1 home win.
Okay, Real. I'm going to go with... Could be a Desmond. I reckon a draw. I'll go with draw there. Okay, that was done. Okay, then you got Feyenoord against Inter. Brian?
1-1.
Okay, Feyenoord at home. Okay, 1-1 for Brian. Nalante?
Inter.
And then Lee?
Well, I predicted the Madrid game would be 0-0, so I'm going to go goal crazy this time and go for a 1-0 win to Inter. Feyenoord. If it's in Italy, like, am I right in
No, it's in
thinking it's in
Feyenoord.
Italy?
It's in
Oh,
Holland.
that's
in,
Feyenoord.
in-
All right, then 1-0 win to Feyenoord.
Could
Home
do
win,
with
yeah?
good minutes.
Okay, I'm going to go with a draw there. And actually, I'm
Goals
going to go with
that
a away
up
win.
tonight. It was given 6 to the Dortmund game. That was too many, maybe, wasn't it? 4-2 versus Lille. So I've gone stingy on the goals in the last couple.
Okay, Benfica, Barcelona. Brian?
Oi. Desmond, 2-2.
Okay, Lee?
Where is it? This one was the first leg.
Say again?
Lisbon. It's in
Lisbon.
Yeah, it's in
Benfica's
Portugal.
Stadium in Lisbon.
Yeah. I'll say a 3-1 win to Barcelona, even though it's in Lisbon.
So who you going with? Sorry, say that again, bro.
3-1
Barcelona.
win to Barcelona
Barca.
in Lisbon.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah.
Benfica can score, but I just feel they're going to get battered. I think Barca, man, they're looking good. You can let us know in the chats as well. What do you think as well? Paris, Liverpool. That's the one now. PSG, Liverpool. Whoever wants to go first can go first. Lee, if you want to go first.
Desmond. It's a Desmond.
Okay.
And Jota scores. A Desmond with Jota scoring.
Nalante.
PSG.
Okay. Everyone's like, what? What's going on there? Brian?
Yeah, I could see a home win, a draw, but I'll go with a scoring draw. I can see it being. Yeah, Desmond would sit right on that.
Okay.
2-2.
Desmond on that. I'll go on Liverpool straight away. No problem. Bayern Munich.
Yeah, but we
Leverkusen.
know that, JK, because you already told us it doesn't matter what the result, blah, blah, blah. If Liverpool playing, you say, I'm going to play Liverpool win. That's your
Yeah.
thing.
That's my thing. That's the
It
best
doesn't
play for
matter
me,
if it's
bro.
logical or not. It doesn't matter. There's no anything. It's just like, yeah, Liverpool will win. So we know.
Big up, James. Big up, James. Hope you well, James. Hope you good, brother. Big up yourself, James.
Okay, last game is Bayern Leverkusen. Bayern Munich against Leverkusen. I reckon I have Munich win. Lee, sorry.
Yeah, I think Munich will win against Leverkusen. Where's the first leg?
In
Munich.
Munich.
Yeah, they'll probably win that one at home.
Okay, I'm going to go with the draw, actually. Yeah. Nalante?
Score draw.
Okay, and then Brian?
Leverkusen 3-1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Brian room
sorted.
for the underdogs.
So, Bruges Villa, Nalante draw, Lee, Bruges, Brian, Bruges. I've gone draw. PSV Arsenal, PSV for Brian, PSV for Lee, Arsenal for Nalante, and I've gone PSV. Dortmund,
Yeah,
Neil. Lee's gone for Dortmund. Nalante's gone for Dortmund. Brian's gone for a draw. I've gone for Dortmund. Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Nalante, Real. Lee's on draw. Brian's gone Real, and I've gone draw. Feyenoord against Inter. Brian draw. Nalante, Inter. Lee, Feyenoord, and me, Inter. And Benfica, Barca. Brian draw. Lee, Barca. JK, Barca. And who did you go with, Nalante?
Oh no, you didn't. I'll go for Barca. Barca.
Barca. Okay, and then we got PSG, Liverpool. Lee's
Barca.
gone for a Desmond. Lee's gone for a Desmond. So is Brian gone for a Desmond. Nalante's gone PSG. I don't know why, but he has. I've gone with Liverpool. Standard. Bayern Munich against Leverkusen. Me, I've gone with a draw there. Lee's gone for Munich. Nalante's gone for a draw. And Brian's gone Leverkusen. So Thursday we'll find out about that. And James, great to see you, bro. Nice to see you on the show. Also,
Big
Joe
up.
Paul, how we all? We're all good, bro.
Big
Looking
up.
forward to the
Big
game
up, Joe.
Wednesday.
Yeah. Big up, Joe. I hope you're well.
Evening, everyone.
And Liverpool doing well. And if they get through into the next round of the Champions League, talks of a treble.
Ooh.
I don't really like talking about them sort of things.
Yeah, so yeah, I like your thing, but just calmer, Joe. We'll wait until
Oh, wait,
April-ish.
one by
We'll
one.
wait.
That's the way I'm doing
Yeah.
it.
Can't really talk about that until we've got past the semi-final stage, can we? It's a possibility, but that's all there is at the moment. But we can get the first part done. We can get the first part done pretty quickly. And even if it was just the two of them, like League and League Cup, it'd still be a good season. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Even if it's just a league, then we'll take that as much as you want to be happy. But yeah,
Jesus,
But, mate,
Nalante,
It's so
Nalante, can I
ourselves
just stop you there? Nalante, can I just stop you there? We're actually, please. You've just had to point out the fact that even if it's just the league, when have we gotten to the point where it was? Listen, lads, we win the league title. That's it. That's the most fucking important thing. Best team in England, league champions. Like, we can't be we could have won this cup. Fuck that, man. We won one league in a generation. We all talk about needing more of this, need more of that. I mean, we need to win league titles. I'm not going to be disappointed, even if we lose to Newcastle in a shitty cup final, get knocked out on an offside goal in the Champions League. If we win a league title, Liverpool is built on winning league titles. We've got one since. I mean, that to me is, if we win that, I don't care if we lose everything else. I literally don't give a shit.
yeah,
if we
you
lose
said that right.
everything else. If we win the league, we need to get back up there. That's what we're built. They want you to think these other things are worth more. They're not, man. The only thing that's worth anything really in England, what they want to get, like, it's the English league. We have more than you. That's it.
How many years now since United went past us onto when they were onto 19? What year was that? What was
the last time they won it?
Oh no, I think Chelsea won it in 10-11. But they're
2013. 2013.
But what was their one before that made it 19 for them? So they were in front of us. Was it? Wasn't 2008-9? Was it? Was it 9-10? when they won their 19th. Can you remember? What was United's last title before their very last one in 2012-13?
They went about 4 years. They went about 4, I think.
So it was when
No,
they beat
not 4.
in
Not 4.
89.
3 years they went without winning the league. Ever
Yeah,
since then, when they won in it, it was just 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 years. So that would have been 3 years before the Van Persie team.
Yeah.
Which is
So from hold on. 4. Oh no, you're right, Brian. I think it might be 4 years. Hold on, let me work this out. Hold on. 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it was 3 years, isn't it? Because they won it in 06, 07. Yeah, yes. So remember 2003. Yeah. So 2003 they won it. So yeah, so it was 4 years, and so it was like 04 was the Invincible, then 05, 06 was Chelsea, Jose, and then 07 they won it again. 07 to 09 they won it. And then Chelsea, and then United, and then City, Aguero, and then Alex Ferguson's last year in 2013.
My brother actually went to that game, West Brom against United. I think it was 4-4 or
Oh,
5-4 or something.
yeah. No,
Last game.
5-5. Yeah, JK,
Yeah,
you're
at
right.
the
Yeah.
Orphans, yeah.
When Red Nose had to retire, good riddance. Couldn't
Yeah,
stand
it
them.
was 10-11 when they won it before to make it 19 to go ahead of us. It was 10-11.
Yeah.
And then in 12-13, he went on to 20. But this Tom Fuller, he's gone on too long. We've got to at least be back level.
Yeah,
like,
it's about time we sorted it
oh,
out.
mate, it took bloody ages because of, Pep on it. It would have been done ages ago if it weren't for Pep. And,
If Pep weren't there, we'd be 3-4 ahead now. 100%.
Yeah, we would, but we blew it at the end, in my opinion. We blew, as much as we can say Pep weren't there, we blew it. We had the team to win it, and we didn't do it. We just didn't get the job, in my opinion. So that's one of the most frustrating things.
And I just want
they
to say
got
hello
3
to
in a row
John.
there. 2006,
John.
7, 8, 8, 9. Fucking hell.
Just want to say big up to John as well. Big up to everyone.
Oh yes, big up John, the Thundercat. Yes, John. Hope you're doing well, my bro.
And he says 24 games unbeaten in the Premier League, and people call it a fluke. They're going to bring up excuses like that, things like that. We've had injuries, they haven't. This, that, and the other, and stuff. We had VAR, and they didn't. Whatever. They're going to bring excuses, even like with Mo Salah. He's getting so much aggro from other fans because they don't know what to do no more. They've got nothing to play for, so they're going to bring up this sort of thing to the table, And that's for you, Nolante.
Yes, Dara, fellow boxing man like self. Dara, you know what? To be honest, man, I thought that was a joke. And honest, there was a blatant punch. Javante, he took a knee, and the referee, who's going to be punished by the commission, didn't make the count, which is just it's outrageous. I think again, some shenanigans have been going on. And then did you hear Tank's excuse, Dara? I had some hair gel in my eye. So yeah, I mean, he lost the fight in my opinion. He was lucky to get a draw, and and I don't know. I'm sure if you know Dara, if you knew, he said to Lamont Roach after the fight, he said, "You're not gonna. The judges ain't gonna give you this," and he was right. Bit of shenanigans, I think, Dara, but yeah, Javante, yeah, he went great, but yeah, he was lucky to get a draw. So that's what I'll say on that, Dara. But yeah, bit of a scam if you say so myself.
And this is to what you were saying, Brian, about winning the Premier League is sort of top priority. And that's why Dara was saying sort of yesterday that we can't really rest Mo against Southampton. Me as well, bro. Until we confirm that league title, I'm not going to really rest Mo Salah. And for me, he's an engine anyway. He wants to play. It don't matter who it is. So I'm not going to rest Mo Salah against Southampton. No way. Nolante, Brian?
It's about people who know what it's about, man. Some people know what it's about. Some people don't. We know what we're built on. Some people want to look, oh, what about this? What about that? I mean, this is it. The league is it. We need to be the most successful club in England. Forget about Europe, right? Forget about FA Cups. Forget. This is your marker. Who is the most successful team in England? It's Liverpool Football Club. That's
Yeah,
how it needs to be.
that's the title.
And the marker for that is league titles. Right? That's it now. Manchester United have had the most perfect set of circumstances of all time. The birth of the Premier League, the class of '92, and Alex Ferguson all happened pretty much at the same time. Ferguson was there for a while, yeah. They've never been anything before that, and they've never been anything since that. That's not a coincidence. We have been successful over all kinds of managers, all kinds of eras. They are a flash in the pan team, but that flash in the pan just happened to last an exorbitant amount of time because Ferguson was a one off. They were never that team. Never. We did it home and away. Europe, England, FA Cups. They could never do it. They never did what we did. They got the perfect scenario, the perfect storm. The birth of the Premier League, the class of '92, Ferguson in his prime. That's it. Guess what's happened since Ferguson fucks off? Nothing. Failure
Nothing.
after failure after failure after
And
failure.
billion. Mm-hmm.
Spent more money, failure, and they're going down and down the league. You know, we need to be the preeminent force in England just in terms of numbers because if nothing else, it puts two fingers up to Manchester and it puts two fingers up to London. Liverpool is where most of the titles should be, in my opinion. We're probably, and I'll take whatever comes after that with it. But for me, I want us to be, like Lee is saying again, catch up to AC Milan. I also want us to be like Manchester United know that they are never going to catch us in terms of league titles in the next 10, 15 years because that's what they used to say to us. Your time is done. In the middle of the Fergie era in the 90s and the Giggs and the Beckhams, they didn't realize it's cyclical. They said, "Oh, you're finished now. You need to stop thinking you can win shit because the era of Liverpool is over. It's always going to be Man United now." That's what they told us in the 90s all the time. Shut up, Liverpool fan. Sit down, Liverpool fan. Your time is over, Liverpool fan. Shut up, sit down. It's time for Man United now. We're going to dominate and we're going to dominate forever. Okay, cool. Let's see how that goes. You know, and for me, the league is the measure on that. No, we didn't exactly expect these other dickheads, the blue guys, to show up. But yeah, we'll deal with them too. In our own way, in our own time. We'll beat them too. So yeah, that's me, man. Just
But,
and the
yeah.
fact that we're sitting here in February going or March going, we basically won a league and Manchester United could nearly be relegated. Now we've been quite kind of, decent about this. Little chuckle here, a little chuckle there. When I was like I said, growing up in the '90s, and even when I wasn't like mad into football, but you'd sit in a pub with someone that you didn't know or a group you didn't know, and the first thing is, "Oh, who do you support?" I mean, like, "Oh, well, I support Liverpool," but I'm more into golf, I'm more into fucking music than you get. But it's, "Oh, Liverpool fan, ha ha ha, Liverpool fan, let's all point and laugh at the Liverpool fan. Victims, victims, victims. Oh, when's the last time you won?" And he's like, "What the fuck?" The hostility was off the charts. The bitterness and the hostility was off the fucking charts. Now I know now is because we were so successful in the '80s when I was like a 6-year-old. Nothing to do with me. Sorry, man, fans that we beat you all the time, won everything in the '80s. I was like fucking 6, 7 years old. I didn't know. I was into GI Joe and fucking cartoons. But the bitterness, we don't do that now. We
Yeah.
don't go pointing at
True.
them in pubs. We don't go pointing at them going, and getting all aggressive about it. We just go, see, we told you, nothing lasts forever. But when they were going above us, fuck me, man. They used to. You couldn't go somewhere in the 90s, and there was Man United fans. You mentioned the fact you were a Liverpool fan, and they gang up in you, trying to make a fool out of you. Ha ha! Look at this dickhead. Yo, wow, what? Come on, man. We don't do that now. We're just like, well, sucks to be Man United, but we're doing our own thing. My God, man. They were so bitter. They thought they were being kind of, ha ha ha, but you could see their bitterness even through their victory was all about like putting us down more than them winning. They cared more about being able to put down Liverpool fans than win their own shit. We're just like, okay, cool. If that's what gets you off, that's what get you up. Yeah, fair. Cool. We'll just win on our own.
Spot on, Brian, because when I look at United fans in the last 5 years or so, they're so downtrodden, they don't know what the hell's going on. And I think when the Klopp era came, them guys suffered quite a lot. Us reaching finals after finals, Champions Leagues and stuff like that. But what do you reckon's like, okay, if you had to put one thing, what's it down to? At United, I don't really want to talk about Man United, but now it's popped up, might as well make a bit of fun of them. What do you reckon's the main reason why they haven't done what they've done and what they did with Fergie, say? Like for me, I've got my own opinion on that, but you could tell me yours, Brian, Lee, Nolante.
Just the owners, dude. The owners. Straight up. Straight up the owners. The people who took them over just looked at them as a cash cow and went, how can we extract as much money out of this thing as possible? They bought it. I mean, only rich people can do this, right? Only a rich person can go to a bank and go, I need 800 million to buy this thing. And they're like, what you mean? I want you to loan me 800 million quid so I can buy Manchester United. And they're like, okay, right. Well, what's your security on that loan? Manchester United. It's not like no, but you have a house or no. If you give me 800 million quid, I'll buy Manchester United. Then I'll own Manchester United, and the security on that loan is Manchester United, not other stuff that I own. Not like like most people would have to go into a bank and ask for a mortgage. It's like a rich person thing. It's like you give me £1 billion, then I can buy that thing, and your security on that loan is that incredibly valuable thing. Are we cool? And they're like, yeah. They put up like 200 million of their own money. Like, and they just said, like, okay, we'll take 25% dividend out of that club every year, which is basically just cash into our own pockets. And we'll use the money the club earns to pay back the money that we borrowed to buy it, which means after 25 years, we've got it for free, basically. And the club owes the debt. Only rich people can do that, man. That's what happened to them, and that's why they're fucked. And that's why they'll always be fucked.
Nolante? If he's that. No, Lee? I think they're all going to make a sandwich or something.
Imagine that happened to us, man. The worst owners I've ever seen in the Premier League, without a doubt. And everybody, but they spend all this money. Yeah, they do. They do. But what they do behind the scenes, you got a bunch of guys that couldn't give a shit. Some of these boys wouldn't know who George Best was. They wouldn't know who he was. You could show them a picture of George Best, show them a picture of fucking Norm Whiteside, any of their legends from the Buzz, and they'd be like, "Oh, who's that guy? Yeah, fuck off. Get out the club. Get out of the club."
Brian Robson. I actually met Brian Robson one day, actually, back in the days. Mm-hmm.
Some of these
Exactly,
owners,
right.
man, they wouldn't be able to pick him out of a lineup.
Nah.
They won't be able to pick him out of a lineup.
We're Liverpool fans and we can do that. Frank Stapleton, whoever, Remy Moses. Like, I could probably name you an old Man United team from that era. But yeah, that's what football's like now. And when you look at the Man United fans, that was the main reason why I came to start doing football shows and stuff, because I didn't want that to happen to our fan base. So what's happened to their fan base over the last decade or so? Arsenal as well. Fan base is ridiculous, same as Tottenham, another fan base. So for me, it was like, yep, Liverpool, we're a different club. That's why this guy support Liverpool, because it's special. It's not like other clubs, and we don't want to ruin it by proper talking negative about it 24/7 on social media, and that's what it is like nowadays. So Man United's owners probably getting a lot of stress via social media about them owning the club, Look, at the end of the day, these guys are in it for the business. They want to make money. They have no sort of physical connection to the club before they even came there. And that's why when Musk was saying, his dad was saying, oh, he's a Liverpool fan, this, that, and the other. A few weeks later, it seemed like he supported Man United as a kid. So, you know what I mean, bro? It's like the world of football it's in the wrong hands for me.
Mhm.
Nalante, you here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Just quickly
Mhm.
talking about United, bro. We don't really talk about United on these channels, but I think it's about time we could make a bit of fun of them. Brian said it's the owner's fault why they are in the state they are. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Brian's right. It's the owners, it's the players, it's the board, the Glazers. It starts at the top and it manifests all the way to the bottom. We had to deal with that, but it wasn't more Peter Moore's. It was just more the managers, players. We just lost our way, so it is, and long may it continue. As far as I'm concerned. The Glazers being bought out now. They've got Ineos, and Ineos are making mistakes on mistakes. They got someone, and after 6 months, they said he's not worth it. They sacked Ten Hag, whether Ten Hag approved or not. And now they give Ruben a look. They're struggling, and now again the form's gone. So it starts at the top, like everything. If you want to take the house down, is you work your way. You chop at the head, and then you can work your way down to the bottom. And
Yeah, they
so
made
it's
loads of terrible decisions behind the scenes, didn't they? As well as the players that they bought to go on the pitch. It was just like,
yeah, exactly. Not redeveloping Old Trafford. Obviously, as 12 likes the joke, the rats in the kitchen. The rats. I got a rat in the kitchen. Me got a rat in the kitchen. Me say, me got a rat in the kitchen.
Ratatouille.
Yeah,
Have you seen
exactly.
Ratatouille? Have you seen
Yeah,
it?
yeah. See
My
Ratatouille.
favorite
Yeah, that's
film, man.
classic.
What a film.
Yeah, classic. Yeah.
But he was trying to get the stadium sort of built through the government and stuff, like call it the Northern Wembley and stuff like that. That's sort of moves they're
Yeah,
trying to pull out. Like, come on.
yeah. Ridiculous.
But for me, their main reason why they are where they are is because whoever's been in charge of their transfers since Fergie left. Remember Fergie, bro? He'll bring in people
Yeah,
like Dwight York and stuff.
yeah.
And
Cole,
players like that, like you would think,
Sheringham.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're good players, but I'm not sure if they'll make it out United. But he used to buy them. Andy Cole,
A good player,
who else?
yeah. Step up, yeah. York, Ferran, they bought, who else did they buy? They bought Rio, Rooney, Evra, Vidic, Park G's son, he done all right for them. Some of
And you
them out
knew,
reserve.
yeah, Nani.
Nani, obviously we know Ronnie, we know Ronaldo, of course. Ruth Nistelrooy, yeah. They bought some, yeah, man.
Yeah,
and
it hasn't been a
Darren.
good.
There you go. Go
It
on,
hasn't
go.
been. Sorry, it hasn't been a good period for them under the Glazers, but I'm inclined to believe that whoever were the owners, it wouldn't have made too much difference. But they were not great owners, being honest, were they, the Glazers?
Yeah, but bro, when you look at the figures they give the manager, look, Anthony cost 90 odd million. Just things signings like him. Then you got the guy from the lad they got from Chelsea. What's his name?
Mount.
Mount. Like, come on, bro.
He's
Can you give me one game where you said that guy is great? Not one game for United, bro. He's getting paid top whack, and he's not played a game for him. Luke
got the
Shaw,
weave.
in and out. You know, even
Injuries,
Pogba
you know.
going back a while. Pogba, for example.
Pogba,
Like,
yeah, I like
what did he do
Pogba,
for
but
him?
he just went, yeah, had the one good season, and that was it. Good season, and got a few goals, but yeah, he didn't jack. He made a mistake going to United. I like Pogba, but yeah, going to them, yeah,
Yeah, after like only United could do that. Have
yeah,
him, let him go somewhere for free, and then buy him back for 100 or 80 odd. Only
yeah,
United could do that, bro. Like, imagine we did that. Not for me. If the player's great, I wouldn't even really care. It would be the embarrassment
yeah.
of letting someone go for free, then you can bring them back for 80, 90 million.
Mhm.
Do you remember the
Lukaku, another
banners?
guy.
Do you remember the banners United fans had up for Moyes when Moyes first came into the job before it all went wrong? They had up, because Mourinho was known as the special one, they had the chosen one with a
Yeah.
picture of
No.
Moyes on it. Yeah,
Oh, that was fun. That's embarrassing. Yeah, but again,
the
that's
chosen
when you,
special one, yeah. The
yeah,
chosen,
that,
especially to Sir Alex Scott, who also hates Liverpool big time because he's just been manager
yeah,
there. And it looked like a good idea at the time, like, but it just didn't work out that way. Then we had
yeah.
Louis Van Gaal, then we had, who did we have after Van Gaal? Was it Ollie straight after Van Gaal, was it?
No, there's someone else
Mourinho,
before.
Mourinho won it.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
Mourinho,
had
yeah.
some good managers there.
then
Yeah, they've had some you know, in the prime. Yeah, exactly. Names, big names, and it still didn't happen. But what happened? The club was right into the core. I remember Mourinho, which he said it tongue in cheek. He said finishing second with the United squad he had was his biggest achievement, which is not. But again, tongue in cheek. Because again, getting the honors, they didn't like that. But again, and this is the difference between Liverpool and Man United. Because of Red Nose, they let him. He had all the influence, so they let him. So when he was leaving, they thought, "All right, you do whatever you want. You pick." They didn't have a sporting director. You pick who you want. Yeah, because you are Red Nose.
Yeah,
You've
you
won
do
all these trophies. Yeah, yeah. So that's fine. Yeah, and boy, that was great. Thank you very much. But in terms of Liverpool, we have structure. We have sport directors. We don't go, oh, because Klopp said. Then you know, but Klopp's not that person. But even if he did, I don't think we say, oh, because Klopp said this manager's the one, we're going to go for him. And you know what I mean?
Yeah,
We do our
yeah.
due
In that way,
diligence. Yeah,
yeah. But
and then yeah,
that
there
was
you
the
go.
old days as well, though. I
Yeah,
think in them days you
yeah,
could get away with it. Now fans wouldn't really go with that. I think Moyes was the reason why they didn't get off to a good start after Fergie left.
a
Remember that
bit.
United
Still
fan?
could
He
have
would say, "Give it
changed.
to Moisey to the end of the season." Remember that one?
To be fair to Moyes, he
Yeah,
didn't an awfully long time, did he? Like, he was gone after one season.
He was gone after I don't know exactly.
6 months. I know it was gone after 6 months.
Was he? Didn't even get the
Six,
full
7. No, I didn't get the full season. No, 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 no. That's when the Giggs had to come into play. Giggs was the caretaker manager for a little bit, a couple of games at the end. Yeah.
I remember him
Oh,
still being their manager when we went to Old Trafford. I don't know what month that was, but he was still manager when we went to Old Trafford and beat them 3-0. Remember when Gerrard had 3
yeah, that was March, I think. I believe that was March. That's when we go for the title. Yeah, we had to play them. I don't think we won there for a while actually.
Yeah, it was a good one, that one.
Yeah, that's a great day. Yeah.
Win more than 3. Joe Allen had his best game for us in that game. That was
Yeah, Joe
Yeah.
Allen. Remember him?
Zenith, wasn't it, as a
Good
Liverpool
old
player?
Joe, 50 mil. Like, what did Rogers call him? He put him the Welsh savvy,
Iniesta.
Yeah,
Welsh
Xavi or
Pilo.
Iniesta, one
That's
of them.
it. Oh, what a jerk! Oh, flipping old Brendan. How are you gonna do that to a brother? Oh boy.
that's where we were at the time, though, wasn't it? Like, it was players like that. That's where we were at the time. And it's not that long ago. I saw it on the LFC TV, like last season when I still had it. I was watching like old games, and there was one from when Brendan first come in, and our front three was Asuma Asaizi, Stuart Downing, and I think it was Pacheco. Either Pacheco or Suso. It was like one of them Spaniards in the middle with Asuma Asaizi and Stuart Downing on either side. It's like, how bad we were then, like when Rodgers first come in after Hodgson. And that was only that's only 12,
I
13
think
years ago.
you know what it was. I felt like Rodgers just came into like sort of get Gerrard out of the club.
Nah,
Like, I
I
think
can't say that. That's hard,
a little
JK.
bit,
You
bro.
can't say
Like,
that.
come on, Gerrard didn't have to leave. He could have stayed. You know what I mean? He ended up going to America and stuff. But for me, Gerrard could have stayed a few more years, bro. And I think the way Rodgers was the guy who sort of dealt with that. No one really talks about that. I just felt like Rodgers was sort of pushed or maybe asked to do that. Like Gerrard, I think Gerrard was too big for the owners. Gerrard was the main guy at Liverpool, bro. Like
Yeah,
like what it is
but
with these type of owners, they don't want a
He does
guy
really well
who's
to
bigger than them.
take us that close,
You know?
Glenn. I mean, it was mainly off the back of Suarez and Coutinho, wasn't it? Like, if we'd have had a slightly better defence, maybe at the end of the day, shouldn't have went for a win in our own game at Chelsea. We didn't have to win, did we? All we had to do was draw that and we'd win the league.
nah, but inexperience for Rodgers, isn't it? He's a young manager, isn't he? He's just inexperience, isn't it? Yeah.
Mourinho's pupil, hadn't he? At one time, he was a young coach at
Yeah,
Chelsea.
coach, yeah.
And his
I'm
old
Reading.
didn't he? Like, you could see how much Mourinho enjoyed it. Remember his run to the fans and his showing off, didn't he?
Yeah, of course, isn't it? Yeah,
Like push his groin forward at them or something, like with his hand behind his head.
yeah.
But he enjoyed that one.
Oh, that was annoying. Yeah, it had to be Josie. It had to be him.
Yeah, but I didn't
It
mind
had
Jose.
to-
Yeah.
No, I liked him, but not against
I liked
us.
him.
Not against us, man. No, but with Gerard, no, I can't blame Rodgers for that. To be honest, JK, Gerard made the decision. He's going to be offered a new contract, and he said like, "Well, you're just going to be retained." And Gerard made the decision to leave, and if that's the case, there's not much you can do. There really is not much you can do.
In that game when we didn't have to, right from the beginning, we were trying to win that game, going after when we couldn't get round them, and then eventually that happened. There should have come a point where he thought, "All right, bollocks, I'll take the draw." Do you know what I mean? But he kept on trying to get the win, and it cost us, didn't it?
Yeah, Sturridge not 100%. Yeah, it's just one of those things. If again the slip happened, unfortunately, and we just huffed and puffed, and it's just Chelsea were just of the Mourinho. They rested certain players, and then we huffed and puffed, and then they just got the counter. And Salah, I think was it Salah? No, Salah played that game. I'm sure he did.
Yeah,
Came aside by then. Yeah.
Bar scored, didn't he? Demba Bar did he get both of them? Did Christensen and Bar was it? Scored?
I think it was Torres.
Torres, wasn't it?
Torres.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm
was,
sure. Yeah.
The breakaway.
Torres
was a breakaway.
Yeah,
goal.
the breakaway. Yeah, because we tackled.
Yeah, and Demba Bar.
Where is Demba Bar now? Does he still play?
He went to Turkey, I know that much.
Yeah, he did. Like Nelson, he says, "How do you guys enjoy the rest after Newcastle?" Perfect timing. I think having a week with no game was going to give certain players a rest over the weekend. Probably spend time with family and stuff like that, and then get ready for the game in Paris and stuff like that. What do you reckon, Alante? Like this rest we had, blessing in disguise.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
really
because
adamant about resting players and
he's already said, hasn't he, that if we would have got through in the FA Cup, he would have rested his players anyway against City.
Yeah, well, I'm glad Slot came out and put people who said we were bigger fish to fry. He said because someone said, "Oh, you must be glad of the 7-day rest." He's like, "No, I'm not glad, so I can play certain players."
Yeah, he wants.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this is what fans have to be careful. Just because we have rest doesn't guarantee anything. Because we have to be careful. Because the last time we had this rest, so obviously it was the Plymouth game. We came back and we struggled. I don't know. Sometimes we have a long week's rest. I don't know. Our performance is a bit lackluster. So we'll see. We will see. We should be, but I'm not going to take anything for granted. Wednesday will tell a lot. So. If we can't do a subpar performance. That's what I'm saying. Because usually when we rest for a week, our performances are not great.
No, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But for me, like I don't know, just like sometimes, like over the shows we've done and stuff, you've always said like you want to see Salah get a rest, Gravenberch and stuff like that. And I think having that weekend just gone, I think it was cool, bro. I think it was a good sort of timing when it came, because we played that sort of phase where we had like a few away games in the Premier League, Villa, Everton, City. We had all them sort of games, and because we didn't have that playoff in the Champions League, we had them games, bro. And the Tottenham second leg, and I think it was about right timing. Like this weekend gone, we didn't play. I think, if we had the FA Cup game against City, maybe we would have played Elliott and all them guys. You know what I mean? So they would have got a rest anyway, maybe. But I can't really see Slot want to lose a game against City. So you might have chucked on a Diaz, Gakpo, or a Salah. You don't know. You know, that's the thing about that game. Would we have got City? And if we did, would us fans would have been hyped for it anyway. It's a big game. You know, a lot of energy. No, that's it. You there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just saying, like, bro, I think that Newcastle game not having a game, I just think it was good timing. I think after all them amount of games and stuff, it's sorted. Now we've got PSG Wednesday, we've got Forest Saturday, and then
Forest.
Southampton.
If you're going back down the Forest, like how they start, yeah.
Yeah. That was like, damn, bro. I'm getting a honey slot on the
PSG and Forest.
But for me, Forest are going to get relegated in a few years. Don't worry about that. But Southampton break. The away game was tricky, 3-2.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were. Yeah, they done well. Yeah, we kind of
mad. You know that game.
It was after the international break, wasn't it? The Forest one was after the international break, and the Southampton away game was after the second international break.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And then I think we've got an international break coming up at the end of the month as well.
March. Yeah.
So that's going to be the first one since a long time. But I think personally, bro, a lot of things have happened in the last month, considering where we're going this season. I think that West Ham result was the main one.
Yeah. No, it was the main one. 100%. But
do you remember United's Anderson, the Brazilian Anderson, around the time?
Oh,
he wasn't too bad. Anderson in fits.
He was way overrated. Like. He was meant to be the next best thing, Brazilian thing. 30 minutes. He was meant to be the boy wonder. He flopped.
Yeah, he ended up tending to go for British midfielders a lot, didn't he? In the end, where he had like Carrick. Carrick was good for them. He was a good buy, wasn't he?
He's a good buy. He it's true. He liked the I don't know. I think he liked more the foreign ones, to be honest. I mean, get a British one like Ferron. Ferron came. Yeah, he's world class, but it just didn't happen for him at United.
Yeah, they brought a lot of Brazilian midfielders over the years under Fergie. Some of them threw into the side. Some of them just had a couple of appearances in the League Cup and moved on. He did have a lot under Fergie, didn't he? He was keen on Brazilian midfielders.
Yeah.
Funny when he wouldn't sell us, Gabriel Heinze, we'd agreed to deal with Gabriel Heinze, and he said, "No way am I selling him to Liverpool."
Yeah. Would have been good, man. He was a good defender, isn't it?
Yeah,
I know.
Sold him to Real Madrid instead.
That would have been nice. Yeah.
He was in that Madrid started. Remember Heinze? He gave a pen away against us at Anfield. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't allow it, would he, Fergie? The old spout.
Old red nose. Oh god, yeah. Great manager. I can't be a hypocrite. Great manager. I can't be a hypocrite no matter how much, but I could not stand him. He had the FA on strings, he had the referee on strings, Premier League on strings, honestly. The way they would just go away. Growing up, man, it was just the worst. Oh god, we beat it up. I mean, we won't beat them in certain games, but then the FA Cup final 1996. Oh, that was a horrible day.
Oh yeah,
that was horrible. That was just so horrible. We didn't even score a goal, and then to win a double. Oh, we had some horrible games. I remember the what game was it? Oh yeah, the 1999, the FA Cup third round. We were winning 1-0 at Old Trafford, Mark Owen, and then he scored 2 goals in Fergie time, Solskjaer. Oh, Well, that was horrible. Could not stand him. He had some horrible from deep thrown red nose. Yeah, those days were very hard, and then we get so close and get so far. But yeah, but now, like I said, everything changes in football. There'll be circle of domination, and then another cycle change, another cycle's change, another cycle changes. I mean, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah, we'll see.
they managed to get 3 in a row a couple of times, didn't they, United? They got 3 in a row in the late
Yeah,
2000s, didn't they?
yeah, they did.
Yeah, it
99,
was only really
2000.
Wenger and Mourinho to challenge Fergie, wasn't it? After Dalglish got that one off him with Blackburn, but then it was just Wenger and...
Yeah, and then it's just Wenger. Yeah,
Oh, mind you, not just Mourinho, because he won 2, but then Chelsea won titles under Avram
yeah.
Grant and Ancelotti as well, didn't they, I think?
Avram Grant, Noli, they finished runners up, but Ancelotti, yeah. He done no, did he? I'm sure he done it. No, yeah, he won it in his first season. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ancelotti, yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
might have been
Chelsea.
2011, that one, when Ancelotti won it his first one, 2011.
Oh, yeah, I think, what was it? No, 2010. 2010, yeah, it's the World Cup. World Cup, yeah. 2010, yeah. I remember they had to, I think, win on the last day. I think they were already leading, and then they thrashed Wigan 8-0. Oh, yeah.
Wigan. I know that seems a long time ago that Wigan were in the top 5 now. They did all right under Martinez, didn't they? And then Martinez got the Everton job, didn't he? That was the best Everton side I'd seen in ages. The one that Martinez created. That was the last good one that I've seen. They haven't had one as good as that since. I think they finished in the Europa League places anyway. When we won that season that we nearly won the league under Rodgers, they finished 6th.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
6th or 5th, yeah. Oh, okay.
It was then, yeah. And they were in the Europa League, but he didn't do very good in the Europa League, as I remember. But he did build a decent side. He had Lukaku, didn't he? He had Lukaku on loan.
Young Lukaku, yeah. He's killing it. And Morales, Pienaar.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Pienaar done well for Everton. Pienaar was a tidy midfielder, a good attacking midfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't looked as good as that, as cohesive as that since. Thingy had to go at it, Ancelotti, but he couldn't get them anywhere near those places, could he?
Indeed.
Well, when what's his mush? Silva. His side wasn't too bad. They were all right actually when Silva was here, Marco Silva. They were and then they just slipped badly after they sacked him. They sacked him after that derby, didn't they? Where we hammered them in that derby. They sacked him.
Yeah, the 5-2, the title winning season. Yeah, that's true. That was one of the great games. Mane and Origi, they were on fire.
Yeah, Origi liked the derby. From early on, he played good. Even if he didn't score, he played good in the derbies. It was so funny what Pickford done to himself. I suppose that's the antidote to what Pickford done to Virgil, is that you can have that image in your mind of him tipping that onto the crossbar instead.
Yeah, and then the famous Klopp run.
That was the best bit, when he looked to the linesman and put his hands up as if Origi had done something wrong. He scored on me. So you tipped it onto the crossbar when there was no need. But it was
Exactly.
Jürgen ran on the pitch as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's a legend now. He because of the second Champions League goal, the Champions League semi-final, and just this whole stint here, really, he scored some really vital goals in the title season as well. So
that's it. Exactly.
Can't
go wrong. Good tune.
Stubbs managed to get a Champions League medal, didn't he, for the 1920 season, because he was in the squad, and he deserved that. because he was part of it, wasn't he? He played. Didn't he score at Paris Saint-Germain? He did, didn't he? That year that we won it.
Yeah, he scored in the 3-2. Yeah, I think he started the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was,
It was a good goal. Well, typical.
yeah.
One of my favourite Sunderland goals was the one in the final against Seville. We went 1-0 up, but then what happened? Oh, it was a beautiful.
Yeah, that was a great goal.
It was pure guile, wasn't it? Like the way he
Yeah.
some of his lobs as well. Some of his lobs were just outrageous. Where he was very good at lobbing people sometimes.
Yeah.
Pretty much any type of finish, couldn't he?
He just left foot, right foot. He's headering he wasn't all that, but he could actually his headering was okay. He's decent actually. He scored some headed goal for us. Had pace, skill. You know what I mean? Like I know people going about Suarez, I get it, but Suarez is more fit. Sturridge wasn't. That was the problem. When Sturridge left, he was our main guy, and then just unfortunately, the injury he's got is similar to his uncle. Forgot what was it? Was it?
Used to play for Derby. Yeah.
Yeah, his uncle. Yeah. I thought, what is it? I forgot the name of the injury. It's a growth. It's like a calf. I think it's to do with the calf or something. But yeah, so that he just basically doesn't help him. Just a shame, man. He was just getting injured. You get into a run of games, then you'll get injured, and then at some point, Bobby came, and then and then when he was kind of fit, he was just And I was just sad, man, because I wanted him to start certain games, but that's it, man. Football managers come in, managers go out. Big up everyone in the chat, man. You're watching. Big up yourself. Like, subscribe. And I'll tell you what. Okay. Just comments. Jav Burton, PSG 1, Liverpool 2. Okay, Jav, I see you.
Excellent news. Jota one of the scorers.
Yeah.
That he'll score for us, Jota. But I have done in previous matches leading up to this and not been right. But I'm going to carry on doing it regardless. Jota will score in Paris.
Nah, I hear you, Lee. JK, you still there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Go on, Lee. Sorry, you're going to say.
By hook or by crook. Jota will get on to something in Paris. I hope. I'm correct. It's about time he did.
It better not be the underground.
Or the left.
I know, yeah.
As long as he don't cheat like Thierry Henry.
Surely he's sharpened up now to be getting on the score sheet. I mean, we've seen it when he was half fit, what he done to, was it Forest? No, wasn't Forest? Yeah, we went behind and he equalised. It was lovely. Well, I got finished when he's fitter now. So we want to be seeing this, don't we, if he starts in Paris. That's if he does.
Yeah, he should be fitter now. He's had a few games now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's true. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Their defending for the two City goals didn't look the best. I think it was just one of them, and I've gone and said it was their whole defense, but it was just one of City's goals. It was bad defending, I remember that much. So I'll hope to see a repeat of that. But they're in better form now, aren't they? They were a bit jittery when they played City because they were still trying to make it and not be eliminated, weren't they? But their form's much better now, isn't it? So it's a great matchup. It's a great test. It's going to be a great test for us, isn't it? Especially for our defence. We'll bring it on. That's what you want, like Champions League knockout, isn't it? You don't expect an easy ride. It probably is the hardest throw because I've got of all the teams that finished lower down and that it turned out to be the best finishing first. But who's asked? I'm still glad we finished first anyway, even if we just do someone else.
Yeah.
It should be a good game, shouldn't it? And thankfully we've got loads of options on the bench now. We're okay. We've got Joe out and Bradley out, but apart from that, everyone's fit. So there's options, and with the 5 sub rule, it gives us a good chance of coming back from there with something we can use at Anfield. As long as we're not too, we could come back a goal behind, we could come back level. I wouldn't like to be 2 goals behind coming back to Anfield, but anyway, see what they've got. Yeah, Dembele's the one, isn't he? Because he's been scoring a lot of goals. And we
I
know
would have took him. I
Like
would have
when
took
you-
him a while back. I reckon he was good.
Mm.
Didn't work as Barca for him. He cost a lot of money as well, you know,
Mhm.
when he went to Barca. How much did he cost? You know, remember, Nante?
It was like a record fee, wasn't it? From Dortmund, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like 105, but I think added up to appearances like nearly like 130 mil.
Whoa,
Madness, I know, for like a 19-year-old.
mad.
Yeah,
And he
that was
spent
Barca panicking.
Coutinho money
Panicking.
as well. The Coutinho
Yeah.
money spent like that, didn't we? But I mean,
Yeah, and then
no,
Coutinho. Yeah,
the money they were spending, mate. No wonder they fell into like financial
Yeah.
crisis. And like the money they used to spend, them and Madrid trying to compete together. Like it's something
Yeah.
that didn't it? And it was Barca. They haven't been the same, really, have they? Like since that happened, they're still a decent side, but they're not the Barca they were before the restrictions and that. Who was it they bought and they can't even play him? Which player is it they bought and they haven't been able to play him? Yeah, who was it? Someone
De Jong?
really good as well.
De Jong.
No, he's playing JK. No, he's fine. That was just to do with wages, but he's fine. No, it was Danny Olmo, but they sorted that out, so he's okay to play. Yeah, he's fine to play. They got a very decent squad. When I look at the squad now, they got a decent squad, and they got the guy who I wanted. He was my first choice. Funny enough, yeah, man, he's yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They've got very good, some young talents. Yeah, that Barca squad is good, and Rafinha, he's killing it, man. He's killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we know Lamar and Lewandowski is the evergreen. You know, obviously he's old now, but he's still getting goals. You know, and yeah, there will be a danger. I mean, how far they go, they could go. I mean, you should, but you just never know. That's the problem with Barca. You don't know, but yeah. Lee, have you got any stories about going to the games in the in the 80s? Going with your mate Steve to the corner shop, get a bit of sweets or any school stories? But Liverpool the 80s or or your mate with the money with the thing running down his trousers. Any stories, Lee?
Stories from going to match as a child. Been chased a few times coming back to the bus and train location away from Anfield. That business, like, oh, you're from a different area, they're from that area, let's chase them. Even when they don't know. Anyway, yeah, that was funny. That stuff was funny as a kid, being legs up County Road. It was because my mate had an Everton hat. The one time it happened badly to me. My mate was wearing it because he was an Evertonian, obviously, but he'd come to Liverpool match.
Yeah.
He decided to have his Everton on at the Liverpool match, and it went wrong, and we got chased.
Oh wow! Look at that.
It's okay.
What a chase that was.
We ran faster than them, thankfully. I used to go to a lot with this lads when I was a kid. I was like, like when you're that age, like around 12, 14, you make mates with someone in each other's pockets for like about a year and a half or something, or maybe less, but like those things when you're a schoolboy, used to like going to the Everton match with them, having a laugh and that. Yeah, it meant we could go every week in them days because it'd be Liverpool one Saturday, Everton the next Saturday. And Goodison was really bouncing in them days because they had a good side, they won the league and that. You know what I mean? And it was good times. There was no bitterness then because Heysel and the European ban hadn't happened. So that's the worst part of what happened. Heysel is that having to live in the city in the aftermath of that and hear Everton's go on ad infinitum about how they would have won the European Cup if only we wouldn't have done that. And I agree with them to a certain extent. It was our last on Everton because they had a good chance, mate. I mean, English clubs had won it like every year, like, you know what I mean? Like for about 9 years or something, apart from Hamburg once. But doesn't mean they were going to win because they were in it. They had a great side in 1970, Everton, but Panathinaikos knocked them out in the semi-final. So they did get to the semi-final. That was a good. Panathinaikos got to the final and lost to Ajax that year. But that's the closest Everton have come. But it was tight on them that they never got to play in the European Cup. My dad's never said that to me. My dad's not like that. He doesn't think of things that way. Like, but like lots of my mates have over the years, like, or Evertonians that have like known in the city, like, That's what made it go sour, the European ban, and denying them their chance, because they were champions in '87 again as well. You know what I mean? And they might have come closer in '85 and then won it in '87. Porto won it in '87, 2-1 v Bayern Munich. Wasn't the greatest Porto team, so Everton did have a point. But there you go, it's history. You know, I just wish they'd see it as history rather than go on about it a lot. Living in the city, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
That's good, but-
Exactly.
Yeah, football's changed now. I think them days, like Liverpool, Everton fans, like fans would support English clubs in Europe. Nowadays, you're not doing that. You're not supporting a British team other than Liverpool to win it. Why? Because you'll never hear the end of it. You know?
Steaua Bucharest won it that season, you know, after Heysel against Terry Venables' Barcelona side. But that's like what the Everton team would have been up against in 85, 86. In 86, 87, as I said, Porto won it. Then it was PSV in 88 on it. But yeah, Everton had a good chance because English clubs were dominating. We won 2 in a row, 77, 78, then Forest, 79, 80, then us 81, Villa 82, Hamburg 83, us 84. Could have been Everton 85 easily. But we'll never know.
Never
As
know.
I said, their great 1970 side couldn't get past Panathinaikos in that semi, but it was a good Panathinaikos that went to the final against Ajax. The marvellous Cruyff Ajax, like, that did 3 in a row.
And Jab
Hey, we
says,
played Panathinaikos in the semi-final in 85, so not just Everton played them. I remember Jim
Jab
Beglin
says he met Patrick Berger in Liverpool in 1999. It was his first Liverpool match against Man United for Berger, yeah? What was your first Liverpool game you went to, Lee?
Liverpool, Man City. I think it was Grobbelaar's debut, and it went badly. I was about the age I am here, and I wasn't young enough, like, to take it in properly, the match, you know what I mean? I did. I was more looking at the crowd, though, and listening than watching the footy. But Grobbelaar had a nightmare against Man City at Anfield. I think it was his debut, one of his first games. Yeah.
So you lost? We lost, did we?
Oh, we lost, yeah. And the first game I took my little brother to was against Coventry at Anfield, and we lost.
Damn,
He's
I
10
went the
years
first
younger
game.
than me, like. So when I first took him the match, I picked the Coventry game, and we lost. I think Huckabee and Dublin scored the goals. A 3-2 win for Coventry. In fact, we left at 3-1. My brother had a cob on. I said, right, we're going. And he went, it's not finished yet. I said, come on, we're going at 3-1. And we scored as well towards the end to make it 3-2. But I couldn't take it. I was dismayed for him that, like, I took him to his first match and we lost. But it did happen to me, as I said, you know what I mean? There you go.
What about you, Nante? First game?
No, it was a Norwich game. We lost 1-0, unfortunately. Jeremy Goss. And that was the last game at the Cup.
Yeah.
The Cup redeveloped. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to that one. It was good, that one. It was sad, but it was a good atmosphere, like, it was good atmosphere to see the place.
Didn't understand. Yeah. So at the time I was sad. I was really sad, but again I was young, but yeah.
Remember who the manager was? Mike Walker. And then his son was
good old Mikey.
Walker, the goalie, wasn't he? Yeah. He was
didn't play for Tottenham,
Everton got him, didn't he? He was fucking mobile for Everton, Mike Walker.
Yeah, remember I went to Everton,
Yeah, I think Joe Royle came in to replace him.
Yeah, Joe Royle. That's when they got the last trophy of any sorts.
Oh, mate, the derbies were horrible in them days. We didn't win a derby for ages, even at home.
Yeah, struggled at Goodison, bullied us, Ferguson.
Yeah, that Dogs of War bollocks. It was Barry Orr and John Ebrell and Joe Parkinson.
Yeah, the workhorses, isn't it? Dogs of War, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, but they did. They won their wars, mate. We couldn't win a fucking derby for years. We had to wait until the late 90s or the early 2000s to win a derby then. We had a bad derby.
Yeah. To be fair, we won a few in Anfield in the 90s, but not as much. As Goodison, we were just
Yeah, I remember when we won when Sue Fowler. It was 2-1 against Everton, but Everton had Brecky playing. I remember we won
yeah.
2.
Well, scored a double. Yeah, exactly.
I've missed the
Yeah,
derby. If you didn't have derbies, because there's always a good match. Like, you want a derby, don't you?
yeah. Saying that, look at it now. It'll always be a good game, regardless, no matter how bad. That's the thing with derbies. It's football. London, Merseyside, etc. There could be 20th. You could be first. It'll always be a game. It'll always be a game. That's just how it works out.
I
Once in a
thought
while, you have one.
I thought Man United had little chance of winning the FA Cup final last year. Like, I was pretty surprised when they did.
Did you?
City were
Oh,
poor in that final.
yeah. I wanted them to lose, to be honest. But see, yeah, they just gave too much to Man United, and they took advantage. But yes, but this year Sunday was good. I was loving that, mate. I was thinking Man United would scrape it, if I'm honest, but because they were looking a bit dangerous at the end. But I'm glad. But once it got to penalties, I just kind of had the feeling Fulham would win because Onana, he's rubbish at spot kicks.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't great, and that was good, and
Yeah,
that's why I
right, yeah.
said. In your words, JK, out, 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 out.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. It's good, but they're still in the Europa, so we just need them, and we just need a week of them and Arsenal to be knocked out of both, even though they won't. And then happy days, mate. Happy days. Happy days.
No, like tomorrow's game, Arsenal,
Yeah.
good result for PSV, be good.
Yeah, I just feel PSV of the injuries. They're just like Brian or someone else said it. See, Brian or something. Yeah, just the form has just gone downhill, man. Even though Arsenal got the injuries, but personally I just don't see it. I just see Arsenal sneaking both ties. But listen, mate, I'm here to be proved wrong.
Just a quick question then for you two. Top 4, who's going to be it? In which order? Top 4.
We might as well do top 5, mightn't we? Because it's top 5 for the Champions League, so we might as well include the
Is that
5th
definitely,
place.
yeah? Okay, we'll go top 5 then. Let's hit it.
I'll say us, Arsenal, City, Forest, Chelsea.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Nolante?
Newcastle will miss out.
But while we wait for Nolante, I reckon it's going to be us, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, and that last team. I don't really want to give it to Forest. It'll probably be them though. Yeah. Nolante?
Us, Arsenal, City. Oh, God. Newcastle, Villa.
Oh. Mm-hmm. But I think City will fight back because they need
No, they'll
Champions
be
League.
fine.
Otherwise, they're done. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They're practically in the top 4. Yeah, so yeah, they'll be fine with that. Yeah, Burton, and that's what I think per se. Big up, man, reading the Czech man, Patrick Berger when you went in '99. Good, nice memory there to tell us. It's good. He was the ladies' heartthrob, I remember.
That was too much, that free kick at United, wasn't it? It just flew in. I mean, Reese's was possibly better, but Berger's was further out and was just as tasty, wasn't it? Like that green kit we had on, didn't we? We had that green kit on when Berger scored that free kick at Old Trafford.
Yeah, that away kit. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like the colour.
Good.
I like that green.
Yeah, and like you said,
Next season, I think we got a third kit green.
yeah.
Yeah, my brother said the new kits are nice. He's seen them, the new Adidas ones. He said they're really nice. So I'm expecting them to look real good. In fact, I'll look for a picture of them myself, actually, so I can see it for myself. But he reckons they look nice anyway, the new kits. They look smart.
I think I've seen a few pictures. They look pretty cool. I think Adidas is better than Nike anyway when it comes to football kits.
Yeah, they are. I like it better. Yeah, I think it looks better. Big Adidas fan, like. Apparently, they're going to use the proper Adidas sign, instead of the three small lines, like, of
Yeah.
varying size with Adidas under it, have the proper, like, Adidas sign on the kit. That looks better.
Yeah, I prefer the old one anyway. The old design, much better.
Yeah.
Nalante. Now, I was going to say, do you want to finish up or you want to ask anything else?
I was just gonna ask. Yeah, I was just gonna say to the chat, big up everyone that's watching. Please like, share, subscribe. But what I will say, few things. If we do mathematically confirm this title win, me myself, I'm usually hidden by the camera. You'll be seeing my face on camera every day. I'll be on the camera every day. You'll be seeing my face. You'll be seeing my probably. You'll see a name to this face. Believe me. And he's usually in and out on camera, and JK is going to come on camera. Believe me, you'll be seeing my face. Yeah, my face will be on here. So look out for that. Once we win that league, you'll be seeing my face, mate. Be knowing who I am, mate. And last week I did obviously JK some match analysis. So let me know if some of you in the chat didn't see it, that's fine. But let me know. Before we could do one, sometimes I'll just pop up and do match analysis on games and just talk about in my perspective, and JK just about certain plays, the pattern of play. So we'll be doing that as well. So just stay tuned. We've got a lot of stuff for AFC, you know what I mean? JK and Fuzzy, you know what I mean? We've got big things going on, and the likes of Lee, Brian, 12 will join us this times, and even and I think soon, I don't know, JK, we could discuss this. We'll probably might do a call in at some point as well. Yeah, we'll do a call in. So, like yourself, Bert and Jab, big up yourself, James, the like of you. Just come on, man. Just give us your views. Whatever you want to talk about, Liverpool based, or me and JK, we just go with the flow. Even if it's something just out of Liverpool, just anything you want, it's on your mind. Feel free. Feel free. Feel free, guys. Feel free. But let me ask you guys this then. Before I know, I'm thinking you want to wrap up. But let me ask you guys this: if you had the choice, let's just say Slot was gone tomorrow, hypothetical world, and you had the choice, you had to bring back one manager from our past, from Houllier or Benitez. Who would you bring back and why?
Jurgen Klopp.
I'd go for Rafa. Rafa. I think he has the edge on Houllier a little bit. The bit. What Rafa achieved. What Houllier achieved was like with the French national side. He was like massive behind the scenes to get them to win the World Cup after they didn't qualify for USA '84 when Ginola didn't go into the corner, got dispossessed, and Bulgaria scored. Bulgaria did go all the way to the semi that year, didn't they? Like, it was a good Bulgaria team, but they had to completely redo like French football, didn't they?
Yeah.
And he won them. He was a big part of that, wasn't he? Amy Jacquet's backup man, Houllier. But I think Rafa was just a bit better. Rafa won us. It was with Houlier's players that he won us that Champions League, but it was definitely Rafa's doings. If Houllier had stayed that extra season, I doubt we'd have been winning it. There you go. I'd go for Rafa over Houllier.
Fair enough, hey. Fair enough. How about yourself, JK?
Klopp, bro, I'll bring you straight back. Yeah.
Do you,
Well, take
remember
Klopp
when,
back.
do you remember when we done the treble, but we had to go away to Barcelona before we brought them back to Anfield? And who was it said it? Johan Cruyff said Liverpool betrayed football tonight, because we played so defensively in the new camp to get a 0-0.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and then we beat them 1-0 in the
Football
in
tonight.
the yeah. Arsenal were like look,
It worked. We got a 0-0, like, and then Gary Mack against Pepe won it,
Yeah.
like Clive
The penalty.
and ball. Yeah.
Yeah, they had chances. They were a good team, but they just
Yeah, we hadn't done anything in Europe for ages. We were really back that season, like winning away to Roma, beating Paul. So, you know what I mean? Even Alaves,
Yeah.
that Alaves team that we beat in the final was good, wasn't it? I remember their semi against Inter.
Yeah.
It was a decent Inter side. I used to like the little Turkish midfielder Emre, who played for Inter then. He was in that team. But Alaves were a good team, mate. That was a good side, that wasn't it? Jordi Cruyff, but the Javi Moreno, quite a few
They're
of the others.
decent.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it was just a really good season, wasn't it? That treble season, because we hadn't done any. We've been to the semi against Paris Saint-Germain in the Cup-Winners' Cup, but it was the first time we'd been near a European final in how many years was it? 85 till 2016 years it had been since we've been in a European final.
Yeah. Yeah, the gloomy years.
Yeah, he did give us our identity back a bit, Houllier, in Europe, like, to be able to do that, win away. That was a good Roma side, because in them days, like, it was still only, they just won the league, hadn't they? And then they fell to the Europa Cup or something, like. But it was Capello's Roma side, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Remember, like Del Vecchio, Montella,
Totti.
didn't he? He has Emerson in midfield.
Yeah.
It was a good.
Cafu was still there.
Yeah, Totti, Cafu. Yeah.
That was a great win. Yeah.
Roma are not that good now, are they? Like,
Nah. They're just decent players, but they're just
lost out to, wasn't it, when he took final to the conference final, but lost to Mourinho.
Exactly. Jose, innit? Yeah. Jose.
I've heard Slots said, well, I read what he said about it. He said he reckoned, like, Mourinho would influence the ref a bit, like, leading up to it. Well, if he believed that, then I'm sure he didn't, like, think that for no reason. He wouldn't say it for no reason. He reckons Jose had been playing mind games leading up to that final, like, and it paid off for them, he reckons. There you go. That's Jose for you, isn't it, mate? He's a trickster, isn't he? He makes me laugh now. Hello to him, like, over the years. I hated him, like, when he was here, but now he's gone and he's not managing in England. I don't mind him now. He made me laugh having to go at Guardiola, saying at least my titles, like, I wasn't on the rip. And Pep had to bite back, didn't he? Like,
it's always.
I got a laugh out of it anyway. Thanks, Jose.
Oh, too funny.
That story about him getting taken into the changing room in a laundry basket's good.
Yeah, sneak him in, yeah. Play Jose's a mad one.
But managers are losing their personalities nowadays. When you look at it, they haven't got the personalities like the old ones.
Yeah, it's changed a little bit, the role, hasn't it? Like, there's it's more just like coaching now, isn't it? Like, and others usually are more covered for that, aren't they?
Yep.
So,
Changed.
all got their different ways of working. Like Klopp's was quite unique, wasn't it? Everyone knew what it was. Like he was a great, like motivational guy, like and that. And he said, "I'm not." He said that, didn't he? That he's not really a tactics person, but that was being too modest. Like he was a tactics person as well as a motivational coach, like wasn't he? We were so lucky to get him when we did because we were in the doldrums then. After like we didn't win the league, we just went so shit under Brendan. Couldn't replace Suarez. Bought a load of crap. Ricky Lambert, Markovic, Balotelli, none of them did anything for us. So yeah, he came in at just the right moment, not a moment too soon before we drifted any further. I mean, that we got under Brendan, that title tilt was the first sniff we'd had since 2008-9, wasn't it? Things are a lot better now, though, thankfully. You know that those days can always return, so you've just got to enjoy it while we're winning, haven't you?
Exactly.
There's only a few trophies every bloody season, isn't there? Like 3 trophies in a row, a couple of brawls, only a couple of clubs can win something.
Yeah.
Our turn this
100%.
year.
100%.
Anything more than the league, I'll be grateful for. If we win the league,
bonus.
Yeah, the Champions League. Although I'd like to think we have got a really good chance. I just see that semi-final being problematic. If they were in the other half of the draw, maybe might have been easier. Do you remember the Madrid Atletico final? It went to extra time. I think Ronaldo scored an extra time, didn't he? It was really tight, wasn't it? It was like 1-1 or something. In 2015, I think it was, the year after we nearly won the league, because we were in the bloody Champions League that season, weren't we? Under Rodgers, and we were piss poor, weren't we? That season after we nearly won the league, our Champions League efforts were half-arsed, weren't they, under Rodgers? I think he was out of his depth there once he'd lost Suarez and Sturridge was injured. Do you know what I mean? He couldn't losing one of them players, but to lose both of them, like, you know what I mean? In the way he did, it was hard for him to replace them. Was it 2 hard players to replace me? Ricky Lambert.
There you go. JK, you got anything else to say?
No, bro. Just enjoy this week. Big game Wednesday, big game Saturday. Having the weekend off, blessing in disguise for me. So, like, just get ready for the shows in the next few days.
Yeah, I like the idea that the players have had days off to just sit at home.
Yeah, it's a blessing in disguise for me.
Yeah. The mental thing's a big part of it, obviously, in it, and to have that little bit of time, hopefully, will do them good. Because it has been hectic lately. It has been a game.
Of course, they've been playing every 3 days.
Yeah. This is the first up in it in ages, isn't it? So we'll have to look at it from that angle. That hopefully it'll do us good. Sad as it was to go to the FA Cup, hopefully the players will be on it. Like on Wednesday, can get another good performance. Like we said, only a draw. I mean, a draw would be a good result. If we can draw and bring them back here, I'm happy to get reasonably comfortable with the idea of knocking them out. Like,
so I'm the same, bro. If everyone could press like on the video, that'd be cool. And I'd say you can wrap it up if you want, bro.
Yeah, no problem. Big up everyone to who's watched today. Just blessings to all of you. Like I said, as JK said, you know, the usual channels. The Irishman, we just obviously me and JK will freestyle. You know, sometimes we'll come out at this time late. This was one off, but yeah, just keep supporting us, keep liking. We'll be on. We'll just keep looking on. Usually during the afternoon, but sometimes we are spontaneous. And yeah, blessings to all of you. Yeah, Lee, anything to add to the guys before we just wrap up?
No. It's okay. Just leave it at that, yeah.
Cool. All right. JK, anything else to add?
No, just blessings, bro. Everyone press like and great having you on.
Cool. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to end it for now. And blessings, keep subscribing, keep liking. See, we've got more plans in the pipeline, and yeah. Just God bless, stay safe, and you never walk alone. Good night, all. Good night from me. Good night from JK. Good night from me. Good night, guys. Take care. Peace.